What's going on, guys? June and July has been quite the month for me. Working with a lot of great companies, picking up a lot of huge sales, and this is my June and July haul that I'm excited to share with you guys here. That is a nice stack. Hopefully everyone's having a good month. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. These first ones were provided to me for review copy from MVD Entertainment. It's a couple different labels here. We're going to start off with Mill Creek's Noir Archive, Volume 2. These are great. It's 9 movies. There's 3 volumes in it. I haven't picked up the first, but I'm going to go ahead and pick that up, and the third is coming out this fall. It's just some great old movies you can watch, especially if you're fans of classic movies and film noir. Looks like here we have Bait, we have The Crooked Web, The Night Holds Terror, we got Footsteps in the Fog, Cell 2455, Five Against the House. Let's see here. New Orleans Uncensored, sorry about that. And then we also have Spin the Dark Web and Rumble on the Dock. So these are 9 movies. This is on sale for Amazon for about, I think it's $30. But if you're a fan of these, you guys gotta check this out. The only complaint I do have, which I've also seen on Amazon, is there's 3 discs with just 2 spots. So that's a bummer, but to save on money and cut costs, you gotta do what you gotta do. But that is Noir Archive, and this is from MVD Entertainment, a Mill Creek Entertainment release. Next up we have Lords of Chaos. I'm sure a lot of people have heard of this. Went to a bunch of festivals in 2018. Looks like here it's a official selection of the Fantasia Film Festival, official selection of Fantastic Fest, and Sundance 2018. So this is a movie about a real life Norwegian black death metal group that I think it was in, I can't remember if it was in the 90s, late 90s or early 90s, but the group of guys started one-upping each other, started out by just doing stupid shit, went on to burning houses, killing people, burning churches, all kinds of stuff. The movie is good, but I will say it is one of those movies where you get a knot in your stomach because it's real, it's based on a true story. You're seeing depictions of things that happen, obviously maybe not exactly that way, or obviously made to look different for film, but man, it is brutal. There's a suicide scene in here that's especially graphic and uncomfortable, so unless you're a fan of some serious gore and have a big stomach for these things, you're going to want to watch this if you're a horror fan, but just, I warned you. There it is. And on the inside, you have the same thing here. But I do like the slipcover, like the title on the side, how big it is. So there we go. That is Lords of Chaos. Next up, we have Chill Factor. The Chill Factor is a Arrow release. My favorite thing about this is, first it says, just when you thought it was safe to go back to the slopes. And next is this first tagline from Arrow. The Exorcist meets the Winter Olympics in this tale of demonic possession and snowbound slashing from director Christopher Webster, producer of Hellraiser and Hellraiser 2 Hellbound. So if you're into The Exorcist meets the Winter Olympics, this is going to be for you. This movie comes in as the So Bad It's Good, which Arrow is great at putting these out. They treat it like a Oscar-winning film, like an Academy Award-winning nominated thing with all of the extras and features they do. We got a 2K restoration from the original elements. We have a high-def Blu-ray. We have uncompressed stereo audio, subtitles, audio commentary from the makeups team and horror writer, lights, camera, action, Snowmobiles, brand new on-camera interview with production manager, Fire and Ice, stunt coordinator interview, portrait of the makeup artist interviews, Ouija and Chill on-camera interview with special makeups effects assistant, VHS work print of personal archives of Hank Carlson, demon-possessed VHS trailer, and reversible sleeve art. So here this is. I will warn you, you're getting into a pretty crazy movie that is just one you got to see, but if you're by era horror movies, you know what you're getting into, and it should be a blast. It comes with this booklet here that's got some art, some photos. I believe it has an essay on the inside as well. Here's the disc. And let's just pop this off so you can see the original artwork, which I like, but you can't beat that new artwork. Just a shadow figure on a snowmobile there. So that is Aero Academy's The Chill Factor. Alright, next up I got a stack here of, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movies from Mill Creek Entertainment. I'm going to start off with The Stranger Beside Me. I believe they put this out just because of how much Ted Bundy content has been pumping out right now. We have the Netflix special, we have the movie that Netflix picked up with Zac Efron about Ted Bundy and his story, along with kind of from his wife's point of view. This is a, what are we looking at here? I believe it's 1999. This is from the perspective of Anne Rule, who worked with Ted Bundy at the suicide hotline in the Northwest. She actually went on to become one of the biggest selling crime authors, and she knew Ted Bundy. So pretty crazy story. TV movie, so it's not as, you're not gonna get the quality of a full-on theatrical release, but the cast is not bad. It's got Billy Campbell and Barbara Hershey, also with Kevin Dunn. So this is The Stranger Beside Me. And check out the back here. Mill Creek launching their Movie Spree digital platform, so you can be able to watch the movies on the go. And on the inside we have the same artwork as we did on the front here. And that's The Stranger Beside Me. Alright, this is the one that I've seen the most publicity about, seen the most on people's Instagrams, YouTube. Pretty excited about. This is the Mothra Steelbook from Mill Creek. And my favorite part about this, and what every single steelbook needs to come with now, is this sleeve. Protects it, adds cool art to it, and it's just great. I definitely recommend getting this instead of J-cards for every other distribution movie company out there, or anyone who is involved in the business. But that way you can keep the synopsis, the rating, you can get a little more artwork on the front, and then when you pull it out, you still have this beautiful steelbook. So here you go, Mothra. Sorry about that, upside down. And on the back, and open up the inside here. Have the Blu-ray and some more artwork. This release is great. It's loaded with bonus features. Show you the front again here. Looks like it's Japanese and US version, including additional 11 minutes, trailer, audio commentary with authors and Japanese sci-fi historians, and a photo gallery. So this is a great release from Mill Creek. They've definitely been stepping up their game lately. I'm happy with a lot of the things I've got from them recently. That's just another one. Ooh, next up we have another Andy Sedaris double feature. I know they launched one, I believe it was last month, and then here in July we have Savage Beach and Picasso Trigger. Just wild late 80s, early 90s action movies. If you've seen any of his films, you know what you're getting into, but I'll show you guys the front and back there. Great cover art. Got the same thing here on the inside. And then with Savage Beach, again, just some great artwork. Two babes with a crossbow, an assault rifle, and a shadowy hooded ninja figure in the background, so can't beat that. Also looks like they have a decent amount of features on these. We got an introduction by the director, audio commentary, behind the scenes featurettes, and additional trailers. So again, that's Savage Beach and Picasso Trigger from Mill Creek. Alright. Oh, I had to pick up this one. I don't usually collect DVDs a lot. I'm 99% Blu-ray, but this is a 6-film shark collection called Shark Bait. It has Ghost Shark from 2012. When rednecks on a fishing trip kill a great white shark, its spirit comes back for revenge and soon turns its sight on the town of Smallport. Boom. Mississippi River Sharks, 2017, shark attacks a fish rodeo on the Mississippi River and is up to a group of locals along with the visiting actor from a successful franchise of shark movies to stop the sharks. Already just gold. Ozark sharks. A vacation to the Ozarks turns upside down when bull sharks infiltrate Arkansas's freshwater lakes and wreak havoc on a town's big fireworks festival. Santa Jaws. Grounded to his room at Christmas, aspiring comic book artist Cody imagines a predator to pick off people he's mad at. But when his imagination becomes real life and people are disappearing, it's a race of survival. Swamp Shark. A big group of beautiful teens are spending their summer on the beach in the swamplands before Gator Fest, but an animal smuggling deal goes wrong and a large sea creature escapes into a swampy backwoods river. Just two more, sorry. These are just, the synopses are just gold. Zombie Shark from 2014. Four friends decide to take a dream weekend away from work to a local resort island. It soon turns to terror as local sharks are turning into zombie sharks, which also come to infect people. And lastly, the extra bite on the bottom here, that's the 7th movie, is Alligator Alley. When a young woman comes home from her college to her redneck family, a mutated new entry to the alligator family starts attacking her kin and rivaling family in their bayou. They must overcome their feuds and fight together against the redneck gators. So you got 3 movies here on the first disc and 4 on the second. I'm actually really excited to check some of these out when I have some downtime and I get through some of these other movies I have. That's up next here. We got a 4-pack from Horror Pack. This is a subscription service. About $25 a month. You get 4 movies. Usually there's 1 great film, another decent film, and then 2 unknown films. Sometimes a little iffy, other times it's some hidden gems. So with this you got Life Changer, which is a Horror Pack limited edition exclusive Blu-ray. You can see on the side there with their branding. This is about a person with an identity problem that's required to shapeshift or face a painful death. And when he picks a person to become, he gets their memories, their life, and they have a horrible death. So, pretty effed up movie, but you can tell by the synopsis there. Next up, we have Walled In. This is a 2009 horror film based on a best-selling book and graphic novel. Got Misha Barton from the OC is probably the main recognizable character there, along with a couple other character actors from X-Men, Silent Hill, and Saw 4. This is Walled In. Disc art is the same as on the outside there. Next up we have AntiBirth. This is a Scream Factory IFC midnight release, so this is one of the gems in it here. This is a 2016 movie. Switch to the back here. I have some great quotes. One was from the LA Times about being one of the best horror movies of the year. And on the back here we have one of the year's most original horror films from RogerEbert.com. So it's a movie about a group of 2 friends, 2 women. One gets pregnant and has a fast pregnancy and can't figure out what's going on. Some conspiracy theories going on, some hallucinations. So this artwork is awesome, and you get a Blu-ray and a DVD. Check out the inside here, and just like Scream Factory is known to do, you have the reverse cover art, which I like the new one we have on here in the front, but you can see on the original there, got that artwork as well. And here we have Baskin is the 4th and final film from the Horror Pack. This is a Turkish international film. It's a mix between like an art house movie and a splatter movie. It's all kinds of crazy. It's about 4 cops that accidentally stumble upon hell and have to deal with everything going on with that. So that is Baskin. I'll show you the inside here. It's just same cover artwork as on the outside. Scary face, scary eyes. And finishing up the movies I was provided for review copy, I only got the check disc, but I did get a nice shipment from Indicator Powerhouse Films. You can see here it starts out with The Legacy. This is coming out later this month in July. And then the cool thing here is Bloody Terror This is a collection of movies that they're going to be putting a box set out on, but it comes with Terror, Prey, Seminoid. What we got here? Bloody New Year and Satan's Slave. So I have never heard of any of these movies, and I am excited to check them out because if you know Indicator, they put out great releases. They're loaded with features. The scans look incredible. I'm going to be posting these on my Instagram here soon, but I wanted to give you guys a sneak peek since I haven't had a chance to look at them yet. And let's go ahead and finish off this crazy June and July with some of my personal pickups. Paranormal Activity 3-movie collection, Amazon, less than $10. Original is great, and I wanted to see it again. Why not pick up 2 more? Fast and the Furious 7-movie collection. This was $15, $20. I love the first one. They get kind of crazy, they're ridiculous, but if you're an action fan, you know, you just gotta own these. You gotta check these out every once in a while if you wanna have your mind blown with some ridiculous car scenes and tanks and what else do you got? Submarines in the snow. So that is the 7-movie collection. Next up we have Ex Machina. This was a whopping $6 for a 4K Ultra HD film. Just couldn't pass it up. I would buy pretty much anything in 4K for under $10, but this is actually a great movie, great visuals, great use of the 4K format. And lastly here, I already had the 3rd and final movie. I didn't have these first 2, so I went to Kino Lorber to pick up the first 2 films in the Dollars trilogy, and that is A Fistful of Dollars and For a Few Dollars More. Man, these movies are excellent, and Kino Lorber loaded these up to the brim with features. We got new scans, we got commentary, we got trailers from hell, we have outtakes, we have image galleries, we have on the set, behind the scenes, Clint Eastwood interviews. You can see, just like Kino Lorber always does, just a standard disc, but this first one here, A Fistful of Dollars, came with an alternate cover that I actually kind of like, but I got to keep it together with the other film with the new artwork. Set that right there, and for a few dollars more, same thing here with the disc, but this time we actually get a cool inside cover, which I haven't seen before. They use the inside to actually get one big poster, which I think is a great idea. But as you can see there, that's for a few dollars more, which is my favorite of the trilogy, and these are must-owns if you're Western fans or Clint Eastwood fans or just cinema fans in general. So thanks for sticking with me here. I know this video is long, but I really wanted to share all of my June and July releases with you guys. I mean, this stack is humongous, so I got some catching up to do. I've seen a lot of these, but we got at least a couple days of movies here to watch, so be on the lookout for some new Instagram posts, Screaming Cinema. Follow me on there as well as YouTube if you guys like these videos. If you made it all 20 minutes of this, please go ahead and like, subscribe, share, comment. Let me know what you think about the collections, if you own any, and yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Thanks.